Welcome to the video. I'm going to talk a bit about discs and disc manufacturers and quality control. This is not a hot button issue for me, but this is something that I've become intimately familiar with and have seen throughout the course of my disc golf journey. I've been playing since 2006. Started playing in college. Played tennis for Emporia State, where the DD Open, it used to be the Glassblown Open, but was there when Jeremy Rusko was selling discs out of the back of his, he had like an old, super old Toyota pickup truck, like one of the T1000s. So he was selling frisbees out of the back of his truck, and now has done well enough to sell a company that he partnered with Latitude, but a company that he built in Dynamic Discs. And they promoted a really good message and have it's been a good representation of what Jeremy Rusko is, who Jeremy Rusko is as a person. He was a college athlete. He played football for Emporia. I don't know where he's from, but he was raised well. He's good people. But yeah, so my first real look into discs was only like 5-6 months after I started playing the game. Got an offer from a company in St. Louis and went and lived in that owner's house. He was gracious enough to welcome me into his home, which was awesome. Thanks, Dave. And then I was able to tour with Nico Castro when Nico was 19, maybe 20, and then I'm a year, maybe 2 years older than Nico. But yeah, got to see Nico and the inner workings of the factory there in St. Louis. But yeah, I got to see the quality control at that time at that company, and it was bad. It was really poor. I have seen other factories since then, and they're far better. They're far more scientific in their approach than that company was back then. I know that the St. Louis-based company I'm speaking of is improving and has improved dramatically. I have a buddy, Alan Wagner, throws for this company, and I've seen some of his discs and was given some of their newer discs, and they're better. They're way better. I think that Dave's company, Nico's uncle, his company was and still is one of the better putter companies that makes, manufactures, molds putters, but the science of putters is far less precise given the aerodynamics of a higher speed flying object. But yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about drivers because people like drivers. Talk about the Destroyer, which is cool. It's a good disc. It's a really good disc. I think it's one of the best high-speed drivers that has ever been made. But I got off of the Destroyer because I got pretty perturbed with the quality control at Innova probably during 2020 when plastics were hard to come by because something on the planet was going on. I don't know what it was called, but so yeah, the exterior of some of the Destroyers, and I've done what I can that is legal to try and help this. So you can see like the disc is very shiny. I did what I can do with a Destroyer to make this not be the case, but I get a lot of really good discs from from buddies that throw for these companies, and this was still happening on a lot of the premium line discs from Innova. Um, there's this bubbling effect, which some people may like, and it's not a Blizzard disc. It's a you know, uh, in the range of a max weight disc, like 160s to 175. And they were, I won't get super into it because it'll get nerdy real fast.